Hey, what's up, folks? What's up, superstars? This is Wesley Virgin. Let's go. Welcome to another Millionaire Midnight Rant podcast, where your favorite millionaire, which is myself, give all of you beautiful people, men and women that's on the podcast, right, the opportunity to pick my brain, to ask questions about success, entrepreneurship, any value that I can add. I'm here to do that for you, okay? And listen, before I start answering questions here tonight, I want to talk about the P word, okay? Just briefly, give me 5 minutes, the P word. Does anybody know what the P word is? Yeah, the P word is the reason why I'm wealthy. The P word is the reason why I'm living such a lovely, blessed life. The P word is the reason why I was able to take myself out of the ghetto, from the outhouse to the penthouse. The P word is the reason why I have owned every dream car I've ever wanted. The P word is the reason why I currently live in this beautiful penthouse. And the P word is the reason why I can travel around the world and be able to take care of my family and give them the life that they deserve. You know what that P word is? Somebody said patience. No. Perseverance. Okay? Perseverance. Comment that word below, please. Perseverance. That's the only reason why I'm here. Because I was willing to persevere when so many others gave up. When so many others felt that the road to success was just too hard, too difficult, too stressful. I persevered. And perseverance has nothing to do with how smart you are, has nothing to do with how intelligent you are, how big, how tall. It has everything to do with you making a decision that I'm going to do the thing or die. Set. Like, it doesn't matter if it takes me 1 month, 2 months, or 2 decades. If I want something, I'm willing to persevere through the adversity, the problems, the issues, the pains, even the tears. Perseverance. And that's what I want all of you to think about. Are you willing to persevere to get what you want? Because it's a lot. It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of long nights, and it's times that you're going to be lonely, by yourself, with yourself, convincing yourself to be positive, to move forward, and to convince yourself that you can see the light even though it's dark. Comment that word one more time for me, perseverance. And that's what I want for all of you. I want you to persevere. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're not that smart, you're not that bright, you didn't go to college. It doesn't matter if you didn't grow up with a daddy or a mom or maybe a foster kid. Your past it doesn't matter, okay? What matters is, are you willing to persevere with anything that comes your way? And this is just not applicable to business. It's applicable to every aspect of your life. Everything. Whether you're taking a test, you're going to school, whether you're in a relationship, and not just intimate relationship with your children, with your parents, with your boss, with your manager, with your employees. Are you willing to persevere? Are you willing to keep moving even though you're tired? And I know some of you are tired, man. Trust me, I get it. I know some of you are so exhausted. You're like, God, man, this is tough. And it is tough. And the tough part is not making a lot of money, by the way. The most difficult part of this journey is becoming the person that you have to become to attract the things that you want. Okay? That's the difficult part. Becoming the person. And it takes time to become an extraordinary person. Okay? It takes hours and days and months and years. And however, if you want to know how I was able to be at the level that I am on, just perseverance is it. I just persevered. Just make a decision that nothing's going to stop me. Nobody, no woman, not my children, not my parents, not my friends, no one. Co-workers, employees, I don't care. No one's going to stop me from getting what I want. And that's an attitude. And that's the attitude I want for all of you. Okay? It's not about, I'm just not smart enough, I just can't get this, I can't understand. No, that has nothing to do with what you achieve or not. What allows you to achieve goals and to succeed is your attitude. Like, are you willing to say, you know what, this is hard, okay? But I'm willing to persevere. Like, I'm willing to go through the trial and error. Okay? Because that's what it is. You know, whenever you're faced with a problem, whether it's business problem, school problem, relationship problem, you have to try things. Okay? Come with the words trial and error. Elon Musk, that's what he did. When he had an opportunity to create the first rocket booster, trial and error. It cost them millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, but it was trial and error for more than a decade. Failing. Like, think about failing for a decade. Trial and error. Okay? And then, listen, to go deeper on that is, you have to learn how to go through the period of trial and error with enthusiasm. And that's what makes things tough. Because you're saying, oh, Wesley, are you stating that when I'm going through the trial and error, I have to have a smile on my face? Yeah. Why? Because in your mind, you have to envision as if you're winning. Even though on paper or in your physical reality, you're not. Okay? That's the tough part. That's when people call you delusional. That's when people say, man, this is not going to work. You got to do something now. This. Then you get all these voices of doubt. Yeah. That's why it's so important to separate yourself from the naysayers or from the people who just bleed doubt when something gets difficult. You know, I told one of my guys that work with me, I said, it's always going to be difficult, young man. Never expected it to be easy. Like, even when I made my first million, I never expected it to be easy. Never. That wasn't my expectation. Yeah, oh, yeah, and that's easy. Nah. Like, I never thought to myself, oh, it's easy now. No. Like I never said it. I was never looking forward to things being easier. Because I didn't care whether it's easy or hard. I had to do what was necessary to go to the next level. Okay? Like I don't run a business. I'm not an entrepreneur for it to be easy. I'm not here for it to be hard. I don't care if it's hard or easy. If something has to be done, and if it's something that I want, then I'm going to persevere until I get it. I don't care how difficult, how long it takes. I don't care what I got to lose, what I got to gain. I'm going to get it. And that's an attitude that I want you guys to have as well. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Hulda, how are you? Jordy, Kevin, how are you? Come with the word again, persevere. Okay. There's a quote that says, if you do what's easy in life, your life will be hard. Like if you do what's easy in life gonna be hard. You know, because if you're always looking for the easy route, well, I mean, you're not going to travel there you want to travel. You're not going to buy what you want to buy. You can't take care of people like you want to take care of people. You won't be able to retire your parents. I mean, it's a lot of things you won't be able to do if you do what's easy. Like it's easy not to read a book. It's easy not to meditate. It's easy not to work in your business. It's easy not to start the business. It's easy not to be consistent. It's easy not to eat healthy. I mean, it's easy. It's easy to work a 9-to-5 job and go home and drink beer and drink alcohol and laugh and play with your buddies on the video game. However, if you do what's hard now, and this is for all the young people that's on you, your teenagers in your 20s, if you do what's hard now, okay? Like if you're currently doing something and it's hard, it's difficult, it's stressing you the fuck out, your life will be easy later. Okay? I'm telling you. If you do what's hard now, your life will be easy. Okay? You're going to have a beautiful life. You could do what you want. You will have no financial strains. You know, you'll be that person that help everybody. Everybody, they're going to love you and like you because you're the only one that seems to that was able to get themselves together in a way that they were financially astute, or you were the only one that actually went through a period of maturation that it was actually worth something. That people actually admire you and look up to you and like you because of the hard things that you decided to do now. Okay? So if you're dealing with something that's hard, that's stressful, that's emotional, that's difficult, it's okay. Go through it. You were built to go through it. We were created to be resilient. We were created to be able to withstand friction. Okay? Like anything that's taking place in your life right now, listen, you can take it. And you can handle it. It may not feel that you can. Listen. It might not feel at a moment. You may have moments that you feel that you can't handle it. But I'm here to tell you that you can. Okay? You can handle it. And you will. And you must. Okay? You can handle it. You can. Sometimes you got to go to sleep, take a little nap, meditate, take a walk. But then you got to get back to work. All right, so folks, let's talk here, okay? It's all about you tonight. Go ahead and comment your names here below. I'm Wesley $1 billion Virgin, your self-made millionaire here from Houston, Texas. My podcasts are all over Spotify, all over the internet, all over Apple Podcasts. So make sure you log in and subscribe. It is free to get free, direct, genuine advice from a multimillionaire here. So one day you can hopefully, right, be a millionaire for yourself and for your family also. So let's go ahead and type some questions here below, and you can also share your name. I would love to give you a shout out. Hey, Denzel, how are you? Got Lorenzo. It's a beautiful night tonight, is it not? And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the like and share button, or smash the like and share button. Like, beat the crap out of the like and share button, folks. Like, if you're stressed out right now, you want to beat something, beat the like button and beat the share button for me, okay? Brady, how are you? Josh, Cesar, Ashley from Tennessee. I'm doing very well. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Lorenzo, JT, Terry, Magnus. Whoa, Magnus, are you the chess champion of the world? Isn't that guy named Magnus as well? Kiyomba from Zambia, how are you? Austin, Lorenzo from South Africa. Welcome, sir. Ayo from Sacramento, how are you, sir? We've got Ronnie here, Ronnie Van Dorn. Great evening, sir. How are you? How are you feeling? You doing well? Hit the like button for me, okay? Stardust, how are you? Stardust. I love it. So go ahead and post your questions below here. Hey, Leon, I'm here to help, okay? And I think you guys know that the reason why I started this, because I didn't have the opportunity to have a mentor, more or less a millionaire mentor, and I made a promise to myself, made a promise to God as well, that I will do this. Like, if I would ever make $1 million, if I would ever cross over and have a major breakthrough financially, that I would go live as much as humanly possible, and I would make a contribution to people's lives. I would just tell them the truth about wealth, the truth about success, about business. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to give you the actual things that I did from a mindset standpoint, from a business standpoint, to make my first million. So use me, okay? Did you read Magic of Thinking Big? I did read that several years ago. Oh, you're from Norway as well. Yeah, his name is Magnus Carlsen. Yeah, I play a lot of chess, so he's a very interesting guy. What is free to do digital product that is profitable at the moment? What is free to do? What do you mean, what is free to do? Digital product. I'm not understanding what you mean free to do. Richie Savage. Are you talking about selling the product? Are you talking about being an affiliate marketer? What do you meditate on? Like, are you meditating on calming your mind, visualization? Well, I've been meditating for a very long time, 10 plus years. So I tend to meditate and I visualize. I visualize $1 million a day. I visualize traveling the world on my private jet. I visualize my daughter becoming a nurse, my son becoming one day taking over my company. I visualize my team making 10 times more money. And I'm talking about Ariella Georgette and David T and David G and Jen and Christian and Jail, all these folks that work for me, right? I see them making more money. Like, I visualize that for them. I visualize me taking my team on trips 3 to 6 times a year, all expense paid, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars with no problem. Just showing them a great time, let them know that I appreciate them. I always visualize, honestly. I even visualize my workouts, going to the gym as well. I mean, easy to get into. But when you say easy, what do you mean by easy? You know, I don't understand that word easy. When you say, well, what's easy to get into? I mean, it's easy to get into anything. What were the things you did on Digital Story, ClickBank, since you opened the account and until you made millions on the platform? What were the things you did? What do you mean, what did I do? I created a product and made money. What's next? Dominica Maluga, how are you? You're late. Did you have to start with focusing on calming your mind? Yeah, when I first started meditating, to be very honest with all of you, I did a guided meditation, and you can, if you guys want the meditation that I used a decade ago, the meditation is, I'm sorry, excuse me. The meditation it's the Silva Mind Method. I would suggest you read the book by Jose Silva. What's the name of that book? But look at the Silva Mind Method meditation, centering meditation. It's about 30 minutes, I think. So it's a guided meditation. And that's the one that I listen to 3 times a day, every day, for a very long time. Hey, Lizette, how are you? Sharma, how are you? Next question here, talk to me. I like hitting the wave button. I can wave at you guys. It's pretty cool, right? Instagram thinks of everything. We have Sophie in the building as well. Sophia Flores, how are you? How are you? And listen, if you're logging in right now, go ahead and hit the like button, tap it for me, and share this. Okay? Thank you. But questions for me, let's talk. Let's make some money. Okay? Sylvia, Lorletta, how are you? How did you prioritize and manage your time to maximize productivity and impact? Well, as it relates to prioritizing my time, I only did that. Like when I was learning how to write copy, that's all I did. So I didn't do anything else but write copy, honestly. I was learning how to market online, which was writing copy. I went to the gym and I wrote copy. That's it. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. So I didn't need to prioritize my time because I was only doing that. It was nothing else to do. And I didn't want to do anything else but that. Thank you, As Herbs. Even right now, I'm writing copy. I'm creating several VSLs, trying to hit a certain number on my current VSL. And currently I've been failing, I'm failing, but I don't care. Like, honestly, I've created over in the past couple of months, 10 plus VSLs. And I'm going to create more and more and more and write more and write and keep going. You just keep doing it until you get it. It is what it is. I mean, I'm close, so I just keep going. Okay, I don't register failed. I'm like, oh man, this didn't work. I just think, so, okay, how can I make this better? How can I make this better? What am I missing? Okay, let me try this. So I'm just trying things over and over again, and eventually I'm just going to get it right. That's just how it works. Okay. Vanessa. And it's the same thing with you folks. Okay. Like eventually you'll get it right. Trial and error. Eventually you will get it right. Choose the industry. Learn, study, read, write. Okay. Repetition is the mother of skill. And eventually you will get it right. Okay. You want to be a great writer? Write every day. You want to be a great speaker? Speak every day. You want to be a great salesperson? Sell every day. Okay. Brian, how are you, man? Bio City Realtor, how are you? Hey, Wes. How did you truly learn how to write copy? Would love to learn myself. Yeah, I've just watched a lot of videos, a lot of copywriter videos. I read a lot of copy books. John Carlton, study him. John Benson, study him. Dan Kennedy, study him. Eugene Schwartz, study him. Gary Hibbert, study him. Okay? Just study these people. They're copywriters. And take your time. It may take you a year. I don't know. It depends how motivated you are. Hey, Dana, how are you? Genosis, how are you? Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Vanessa! Next question for me. Vanessa, you unfollowed me and then followed me back. Shame on you. Should be ashamed of yourself. Why would you ever unfollow the king? That's crazy. You've mentioned eating healthy in order to feel good because we can't do good until we feel good. So do you have a nutritionist? I have a chef, but you don't need a chef to eat well. I'll tell you this, eat bland food. I know it sounds crazy, but I did this at one time. At one time, I would eat nothing but chicken breasts. I had a George Foreman grill. I would eat chicken breasts and beans and spinach every day. Literally, like every day. That's all I would eat. Because I didn't have a lot of money, so that's all I would eat. So now, yeah, I have a chef or whatever, but I still eat just regular, just nothing fancy. I don't even eat that much rice, just vegetables, chicken breasts, steak, sushi, sashimi, grains, sweet potatoes. That's it. And a ton of water, of course. How do you balance risk taking with prudent decision making? And what role does intuition play in your decision making process? Yeah, I don't balance risk. I just take risks. I don't care. Like, I'm not thinking about balancing risks. Like, I don't. Anybody that's trying to balance risk is you're afraid of something, right? Obviously, you're trying to take calculated risk. I just go for it. I don't care if I feel it, and that's your intuition. If I feel this is going to work, I go for it. If it don't work, I do something else. Like, I've learned how to fail faster. I don't waste a lot of time researching and thinking about, should we do this, should we not? Just go. If you feel it, if it sounds good, it feels good, go, do it. Find out immediately. Many of you, before you do the first thing, I've done 10 things already, okay? So I'm not trying to balance my risk or calculate. I don't have time for that. I need to win, okay? Hey, Corinne, how are you? I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid of making a mistake. I'm not afraid. I don't care. I just do something else. I pivot, do something different. That's it. Quickly. Manuela. Layla. Ludo, Cash, C Joy, Living Life, Rose, Jack, Crazy. Next question for me, folks. Question. Questions. Question. Yeah. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. I had to set the phone down for a second. It was getting hot. It's burning my fingers there, so had to sit the phone down on the pillow here. How would you promote a $900 digital course? It depends on what it is, but you can run traffic to it Facebook-wise. You can create videos and content on your Instagram or social media channels and drive them to the sales page. How do you cultivate and maintain a strong network of relationships? And what role does networking play in your success? I mean, now I don't network. Because I know I have a skill. I know what to do. So, but before I did network, I did go to events. I talked about this last night on last night's podcast. Like in my industry, Affiliate West, Affiliate East, traffic and conversions, ClickFunnels events, I would go to those events for sure. But now, I don't need to network. I don't even want to network for what? I know I got a multi-million-dollar business. How would I propose this business ideal to the right person? If so, would I talk to Ariella? Well, if you have a multi-million-dollar business, how much money are you making? Like, I would never pitch a multi-million-dollar business if I haven't even started the business and if I haven't even made any money, okay? A quiet storm. Teen Fisha, how are you? Okay, Priscilla. Hey, Laura, how are you? We have a lot of queens on here tonight. Shout out to all the queens. Got Norma as well. How are you? Ladies are in the building tonight. Okay. Hey, Gabby, how are you? Gabby, your photo is upside down, Gabriella. Are you aware? How can I find simpler ways to acquire clients and effectively communicate them through networking? Well, it depends on what you're trying to sell. Like, what are you selling? How important is the environment? Extremely important. Kimberly Brook, how are you? Black Shep Boogie. Tone Bliss, how are you? Let me send some waves out there. Some wavies. Ooh, okay. If you were to start over from scratch, what would you do differently and what advice would you give your younger self? Yeah, Lorenzo, I would have read more books in the area of influence and sales. Okay? Definitely. Influence, sales. I would have focused my energy on just selling for sure. And learning how to sell. Do you think investing into selling life insurance is a good investment? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Do you think investing into selling... When you say investing, are you talking about, is this a network marketing organization or what is this? I think if you're young and if you're selling something, do it. Like if you're young right now, sell something. Learn how to sell. The first skill that I think any man or woman should begin to acquire is becoming very articulate and learning how to communicate well. Okay? Nina, sweet, how are you? Truck driver, Nina, how are you? Next question for me. I'm going to put the phone down again because the phone is getting heated again. I need a new phone. Can someone purchase me one? I'm just kidding. Next question for me. Do you have a 4-step frame or something? A 4-step frame for what? What is that? Atar, how are you? Natural Solutions. The book. Juan Pablo. Petro. Why are you sitting in the dark, mate? Well, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So typically, when it's 1 o'clock in the morning, we typically turn our lights off. Don't you? Or do you have your lights on? How do you know when to pivot on the idea? That's a good question. You know, I'll tell you this. It's like you don't know, but you will know. Okay? Like you don't know, but you will know. Because like right now, we're running an offer right now, and obviously it can do better. So sometimes you may think, your team may think, oh, maybe you need to try a new offer. Maybe you need to do this. But, I'm not emotional about it. I'm more logical. I think about it like this. If I have only sold $10,000 of an offer or 10,000 units, the offer is not done. I mean, it definitely has some more potential. It's different if you sold 200,000 units of that offer or even 100,000. But if you're under 10,000 sold, then nah, there's more room. You just got to get the marketing and the copy correct. What great questions tonight, finally. What is the one mindset shift or habit that you believe has been most responsible for your success, and how can someone else adopt it? Well, I would just say listen to me. I mean, do you not hear my confidence when I speak? Have you noticed that when I speak with certainty? Can you not tell it in my voice? So you should do the same thing as well. A voice of certainty can lead not just himself, he can lead other people. Okay, so that's what you have to learn. Certainty, just speaking with certainty. Just saying, you know what, this is what we're going to do. This is going to work. Let's move forward. You can't be indecisive. Okay? So decisiveness as well. DeQuavis Norwood, how are you? Susan Turner, how are you? Karina, Mike. Someone put light on, mate. Absolutely not. I'm not turning the light on. I just told you it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I am not getting out of my bed, okay? Not at all. It's not happening. Tummy Rat, how are you? Brand Samuels. Anthony Baines, are you? Any more questions for me? It has already been 30 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Emus Bobbles, how are you? Manuel. All right, questions for me. Talk to me. Type your questions below. I'm yawning uncontrollably right now. Maria, are you? Maria Pia. Mixed Beauty Sophia. All right. I guess we don't have any more questions for me, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and end live. Hey, thank you for joining me. And remember, you can log on to the podcasts on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And I'm here every night after midnight. Yeah, after midnight, I go live. So turn on your notifications as well. Wesley, I'm asking, but you're not responding. I didn't see your question. Hey, Christopher, are you? What's your question, Sona? Salvador, are you? Manuel. What's your question, Sony? You got 5 seconds. Mamapreneur. Vegas. I love seeing you folks' names. That's in the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, by the way. The best word in the English language is somebody's name, honestly. People love hearing their names. Isn't that amazing? They have a smile on their face and say their name. Monique Katz. How are you? See, when I said Monique's name, she's smiling right now. I just know. I don't even know who she is, but she's smiling just because I said her name. Instant rapport. How would you post on TikTok? What do you mean, how would I post? Any plans on coming to England? Maybe. Is the affiliate name case sensitive? No. Tell me right. It is not. What are the 5 most what? Colt Craig. All right, folks. Much love. I'm going to play some chess for an hour or so. I like to play chess because it keeps my mind sharp, and it's very difficult because I lose a lot. But it makes you think, which helps me with business and solving very, very complex problems in my company. So I'm going to play chess for about 30 to 60 minutes. Hey, I love you. Okay. And I'm proud of you. Keep persevering. Okay. Come back to the rant as well. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. And let's go.